This is Nick with All Access, and today I'll be showing you the basics of Office 365. Let's start with Outlook. On the left of the screen, you will see the file structure for your mailbox. If you have more than one mailbox, you will also see the other mailboxes. Under your main mailbox, you will see Inbox, Drafts, Sent Items, and a series of other folders. You will also see your favorites. Clicking on any of these items will change what is displayed in the two columns on the right. In the folder column, you will also see the groups you're a member of. You can open the group content by clicking on them. The middle column will show you the items inside of the folder you have selected. In this case, with Inbox selected, you will see every piece of mail that has come into your inbox. You will notice that unread mail is bold and often highlighted in blue. Once you have opened the mail, it will change to plain text of black. There are two sections for this column in the inbox. The first is focused, where most of your mail will go. There is also a secondary section called Other. Be sure to check both if you are missing any mail. The rightmost section is the reading pane. This will display all the information in the email that you have selected. You can open attached Office documents by clicking on the Open button on the reading pane. This will open the document in a new window. From the reading pane, you can also reply to the message and forward. Clicking the Reply button will reply to the person who sent the message to you. Clicking Reply All will send the message that you write to everybody that the message was sent to. Clicking Forward will allow you to send the message to another user. If you reply to the message or forward it, you should see your response or the message in your sent items. You can modify what is displayed to you through the View tab. In the View tab, you will see something called Arrangement. In Arrangement, there are multiple options. This tells you how your mailbox is sorted. By default, it should be sorted by date. You can also change it to From, To, the categories the emails are under, and a few other things. You will also be able to toggle off folder items, which displays the folder options on the left of the screen. You can toggle the reading pane, which shows you your email messages. With the reading pane turned off, you can still access your emails by double-clicking them. This will open them in a new window. You will also be able to toggle to-dos and the People pane. Now let's talk about managing your mailbox. Folders are a useful tool. To create a new folder, under the Folders tab, just click New Folder. A menu will pop up. Here you will name the folder, and you will also determine where you want it to be located. In most cases, you will want this located under your inbox. When you're done, hit OK. You should now see that folder in the location where you made it. Because nothing has been set to go into the folder, it should be empty. I made this folder to store emails from Patty. To set this folder up to receive all of those emails, all I have to do is find an email from Patty. Once I've found it, I will right-click on it. In the menu that pops up, I'll go to Rules and select Always Move Messages from Patty. This will open a dialog box where I will choose where I want the messages moved to. I'll just select that folder under Inbox. Now all messages that come in from Patty will go into that folder. You can also use categories to help sort through your mailbox. To add a category to an email, simply right-click on it, go to Categories, and select what category you would like to use. The first time you use a category, it will ask you to rename it. You will now see a colored dot next to the email. As we discussed before, if you go under View, you can sort by category. You can also add a follow-up flag to the email with a time schedule. Reply, Reply All, and Forward are also available here. You can create a rule that will automatically categorize your email from a specific source. To do this, go to Rules. Under Rules, go to Create Rule. In the dialog box, check off From the Contact. After you've done this, click Advanced Options. Be sure From the Contact is selected, then click Next. Click the box next to Assign it to the category. You will see that the box below will change. Click on Category in the box below and set it to whichever category you would like it to be. Once you've done this, click Next. Now click Finish. All emails that come in from that user will now automatically be categorized to what you set it to. You can delete emails by clicking on the trash can that appears on the right of the email in the inbox folder. This will not permanently delete it, but rather send it to the deleted items folder. If you right-click on an email, you can go to Junk. This will allow you to block the sender. This means that any email that comes in from the user will go to your junk folder. Unfortunately, since we are in the same organization, I cannot block this user. You can also complete the 2 previous tasks using the buttons on the Home tab. To permanently delete items, go to the Deleted Items folder. Right-click on the Deleted Items folder and click Empty Folder. You can also add a folder to your favorites by clicking on the folder and then going to the Add to Favorites option under the Folder tab. Quick Steps are a useful tool that you can use to speed up your progress in doing things that you do very often. To create a quick step, click Create New. In the drop-down box that says Choose an Action, select New Message. Click on Options. You will now be able to set the subject and what is written in the message. After you've done that, name your quick step. Now click Finish. You will now see your new quick step in the Quick Steps menu. By clicking on it, it will create a new message with the parameters you have set. Now you won't have to type that every single time. You can access your address book under the Home tab by clicking on Address Book. Now let's go over how to compose an email. You can create a new email by clicking New Email under the Home tab. If you click in the To box, it will give you a list of your recent recipients. You can also click To open your address book. To add a person from the address book, just click on their name and then click To below. After that, click OK. Of course, you can also just type the user's email. You should also always add a subject to your emails. Below that, you can enter the bulk of your email. To attach a file to the email, simply go to Attach File, and then go to Browse this PC. Find the file, and then just hit Open. Now let's go over how to add a signature. To do this, click on Signature. In the drop-down, click on Signatures. In the pop-up box, click New. Name the signature. With your new signature highlighted, simply type in what you'd like your signature to be in the box below. When you're done, click OK. You'll notice that the signature is not automatically added. You can add the signature by clicking on Signature and then clicking on the name of your signature. From this point forward, whenever you create a new email, your signature should already be added. Now let's talk about managing your calendar. To get to your calendar, click on the second button on the bottom left of the screen. Your calendar will now pop up. On the left of the screen, you will see a list of calendars. By clicking the checkbox next to them, you will toggle them on and off. Moving your mouse over the top of an event will show you more details about the event. Turning on some calendars will automatically change the viewing arrangement. Having multiple calendars open at the same time can take one of two forms. The first is that they are listed side by side. To get to the second form, you can just click the little arrow next to the second calendar. This will put them on the same place. You can close a calendar by clicking the checkbox next to it or clicking the X in the top left. To create a new appointment, click on New Appointment in the top left of the screen. Here you'll be able to name the appointment, pick its location, and write a description of it. You will also be able to set the time and date of the appointment. Like emails, calendar events can be categorized. You can set an event to reoccur by clicking on Reoccurrence. This will allow you to set it to reoccur weekly, monthly, or yearly. When you are done creating the event, click Save and Close. You should now see it on your calendar. You can change how your calendar is viewed by selecting one of the several options in Arrangements. Now let's talk about your people. To reach your People tab, click on the third button on the bottom left of your screen. This will list all of your contacts. If you would like to share this list of contacts, simply right-click on the contacts, go to Share, hit Share Contacts, and then enter the email address of the person you'd like to share it with. Printing emails is very easy. First, make sure you have the email you would like to print selected. In the top left of the screen, click File. From this menu, click Print. This will give you a preview of the email you will be printing. You can change the printer you're trying to use, and once you are all set, just hit Print. Now let's move on to Microsoft Teams. Microsoft Teams is an instant messaging application that allows you to work in a team. The first step is making sure it's on your computer. If it's not, go to Google. Simply Google Microsoft Teams. When you get to the Teams webpage, you'll want to download the application. To do this, click Sign In. You will need to enter your email address and your email password. In the page that pops up, click Get the Windows app. Once it finishes downloading, run the program. This will install Teams on your computer. Once Teams is installed, open it. You will need to sign in with your email address. The page that Teams opens to is likely the Teams tab. Here you will be able to see all of your teams and the sub-options for each team. On the bottom right of the screen, you will see a text bar. In this text bar, you can type a message and send it to the entire team. You can switch which group you're looking at by clicking on another group under the Teams options. If you want to make sure that a certain person sees the message, you can type @ in the person's name. This will send them a notification that they have been tagged in a post. To go to chats between you and an individual, click on Chat. On the left, you will see suggested contacts. If you have sent a message before, they may also show up under the recent contacts. To send a chat, click on the contact's name, and then in the text box, just write what you would like to say and hit send. You can also right-click on the contact's name and add them to your favorite contacts. This will show them under the Contacts tab. From the right-click menu, you can also mute the contact and hide it. On the top of the left sidebar, you will see Activity. This will show you anything that you've been tagged in or that has been changed in a conversation you are a part of. You can find files that have been shared in the team at the bottom of the left sidebar. Clicking on a file will open it in the Teams window. You can edit the document in the Teams window by clicking Edit. From this edit window, you can print the document, and you can also click Open in Excel. This will open Excel, and the file will be loaded. In your chat windows, you will also notice that there is a File tab below the user's name. This will show any file that has been shared between you two users. To get back to the chat, just click the Conversation tab. You can share a file with another user by clicking the paperclip icon in the bottom of the screen. This will open an Explorer window. Navigate to your file and just hit Open. Once the file has finished uploading, click Send. The file will now be visible in the Files tab. If you hover over a message, you can like the message, or you can click the three dots. You can then click Edit. This will allow you to edit your message. You can change what you had said and remove attachments. If you click on the A with the pen below it, you will be able to open a more extensive editing window. If you click on the three dots in the upper right, you will be able to insert a table and mark it as important. Clicking the check mark in the bottom right of the window will save your changes. Another option you have by clicking the A with the pen is to create hyperlinks. First, type what you would like the link to display as. For this example, I have written "click here." Now highlight that text. Click on the chain link at the top of the text editing area. Now simply paste the link in the bottom text entry field. Now hit Insert. Once you have sent this message, you will be able to click on "click here" and be sent to that web page. If you would like to delete a message, simply click on the three dots and choose Delete. You can see more information about the contact by hovering over their picture in the Contacts area. If this user had a status set, you would also be able to see it here. From here, you can send an email and a message. To set your status, simply click on your picture in the top right of the screen. Where it says Available, you can click that and change it to one of the other options. You will also be able to set a status message by clicking on Set Status Message. From this window, you can type whatever you would like and change how long it will be listed for. When you're done, just hit Done. That covers the basics of Office 365.